If you haven't already done so, please silence your cell phones at this time. No, I already did. And if you haven't done so, please sign in the back. We begin this evening with a public hearing for the rezoning of 1302 Willow Oaks Drive. So at this time, I will call the public hearing open. Is there anyone in attendance that would like to speak for or against the rezoning of 1302 Willow Oaks Drive? So the initial, so your question was, it says 397 Lake Drive. That is the owner's address, but the rezoning address is actually 1302 Willow Oaks Drive.
Okay,
Yes, if you'd like to come and speak.
so we're talking about the golf course, the old golf course area, is that correct? Okay, and so I had to find out about this from somebody from Florida, number one. Knew nothing about it, nothing was said to the neighbors, throughout that area. My concern is, because of the way that golf course is laid out, what type of establishments are going in there? Apartments going in there, or there's houses going in there, or exactly what it is, why are they asking for the rezoning to go to what it is going to?
So that is what we're going to bring for that.
Oh, I don't see him. The owner,
So it's going
Greg?
from,
not here. Anyway, he's not, he don't plan to do anything with it. Part of the problem is he got, part of it's R1 and part of it's R8. He just wants his property all zoned, just one zone,
Because,
RH.
he's owned that property for a long time, and I'm surprised that it's now just coming out and that he's wanting to do this with the property. So it comes a little bit concerning to me when you read what the difference is between the two of them. Why would it be that he's asking for rezoning when it's been that way for forever, since the Willow Oaks golf course is closed down?
That I don't know. You have to ask him. He just decided no.
So he's just asking for the rezoning with nothing else happening within that.
So his plans are to do nothing with it. Just keep it like it is.
Okay, well,
If
that's
he
the
does,
case,
he still would have to come from our planning commission if he does decide something.
Okay, so is that something that if you're going to rezone something within a neighborhood, is that something that should be known to the neighbors of that neighborhood?
We
To
still
the
have
people of that neighborhood?
we advertise.
No, I, like I said, I had to find out from somebody in Florida that used to be my neighbor, who now lives in Florida. She told me all about it. My neighbors across the street knew nothing about it.
Well, this sign posted out there, we got it posted on our website, and I got a notice on our windows up front.
But not everybody goes to the
I don't know everybody's
website,
address.
so
That's-
I
that's
don't
hard
know
for you
where
to
it's
do.
posted, but I'll look. But okay, if that's going to be the deal, then I'm fine with. But I still think that, I think the neighbors in the neighborhood have the right to know, regardless if he's going to do something with it or not. We have the right to know, and like I said, I was just a little disturbed about it, that I had to hear from somebody else about what was going to happen, and then not knowing his thoughts behind what he was going to do. So, okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
thank you. Thank you. Is there anyone else that would like to speak for or against the rezoning of 1302 Willow Oaks Drive? Okay, so at this time, I will call this public hearing to a close. And we will open the next public hearing, which is the rezoning of 473 and 493 Parker Drive. So I call this public hearing open. Is there anyone in attendance that is for or against the rezoning of 473 and 493 Parker Drive? Okay. So at this time, I will call this public hearing to a close. And next up, we have a proclamation.
Baseball team. Jason. Does it make a difference today?
Yes.
And anybody else?
have the Make a Difference Day proclamation. Whereas since 1992, Make a Difference Day has been recognized in October as a national holiday dedicated to volunteering and has become the largest national day of community service in the United States. And whereas connecting with others and working together through volunteering can bridge the differences that separate people and help solve some of the serious social problems facing us as a nation. And whereas volunteering is a powerful way to develop and spread unity and respect among all people across all religions, beliefs, ethnicities, economic standings, and nationalities. And whereas Ozark is fortunate to have so many caring residents who are willing to give of their valuable time, energy, and talents to making a difference in the lives of others and in the community. And whereas share the desire to promote civility, kindness, respect for all people, and to unitedly act on that desire by meaningfully serving others. And whereas these actions also encourage pride, self-investment, and a feeling of personal ownership in the community, and bring about joy, fulfillment, and increased desire to continue volunteering. And now therefore be it resolved that Mayor Mark Blankenship, Mayor of the City of Ozark, Alabama, hereby declares October 25th as Make a Difference Day in the City of Ozark, Alabama, and urge all citizens to join in observing this day by connecting with friends, co-workers, relatives, and with religious, school, and civic groups to engage in projects benefiting our community. In witness whereof, set by the hand of Mayor Mark Blankenship, cause this great seal of the City of Ozark to be affixed at Ozark, Dale County, Alabama, this 21st day of October, 2025.
Thank you. Well,
Just come in.
Here, put your finger on this.
Yeah. These guys are working.
Yeah, let Les in right in the center.
Okay.
So he's kind of handing it over to the other side.
1,002, 1,003.
Uh-oh, they blame you, gotta do it again. Wait, yeah.
All right, thank you, Les.
I had to move it around like 5 times to see if I could get everybody.
Miss Susan, would somebody like to say something about how to get involved on Saturday, or?
No.
No?
Yes, get involved on Saturday.
I'm so sorry.
But we're encouraging everybody, whether it be at your own home, in your neighborhood, at your church, just on Saturday.
Okay, excuse us, or excuse,
Or the week leading up to it, just be intentional about doing good for our community. And it can be something as simple as doing happy birthday boxes for somebody, working in someone's yard. The baseball team is going to be cleaning up around the Career Center. Southside Baptist Church, they're making things for Samaritan's Purse. First United Methodist is cleaning around flowers. Harvest is going to be working over at Kids Zone. The youth ambassadors of the chamber have made things for foster children. So just whatever your heart, whatever is placed on your heart, try to make a difference this week leading up to Make a Difference down Saturday. You can contact Les Pearl for any other information, or Jason Thrower at First United Methodist, or Heather Cummings. Thank you so much.
And that's Susan Judah, by the way, anyone can contact her. I don't do anything.
All right. So at this time, we will go over the agenda for the next meeting. So, after a call to order and prayer and pledge of allegiance, the minutes from the regular council meeting that was held on October 1st, 2024 will be read. Council members, do you have any, sir, hey, Jeff, can you put down for us? Thank you. All right, so after a call to order and prayer and pledge of allegiance, the minutes from the regular council meeting from October 1st will be reviewed. Council members, have you had a chance to review those minutes? Thank you. The item number 5 is the ordinance for rezoning the 1302 Willow Oaks Drive. Do you have any questions about about that ordinance? Item number 6 is the rezoning of 473 and 493 Parker Drive. Do you have any questions about any rezoning of those? Okay. Item number 7 is discussion for consideration of upcoming city council meetings. Chris?
Okay, so we do have the inauguration scheduled for November the 3rd at 9 a.m. And so city council needs to set the organizational meeting. And we need to do it at this meeting so that we can get that advertised and on the books.
Okay. So what is your suggestion on date and time?
My suggestion would also be on November the 3rd at 10:30 a.m.
Okay. Council members, do you have any questions or concerns about the organizational meeting going in at 10:30 a.m. on the 3rd?
My question would be, we may not be finished. You having the program and then the reception, I think. Am I right? Immediately after the program, and there's coffee, donuts, or whatever the case may be. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. And with the-
In talking with the elected mayor, it's going to be short and sweet. So I think we can get it done.
And I was just thinking 10 might give us enough time to get from there back to City Hall after those two items, the program and the
So moving it up half an hour?
Yeah, moving it up.
It's 10:30.
It's 10:30.
10:30.
I know.
But you said move it up to 10?
Okay. It starts at 9, I was thinking 11, that's what.
Oh, okay, okay.
11.
It had been done at 11 in the past, but it's y'all's decision. It's just a
You
suggestion.
may have an hour worth of program, an hour worth of refreshments. I don't know. It's just cutting it close a little bit, I think.
So do we want to set 10:30 or 11?
It's up to you.
How about we set 11 just to be
Let's
safe?
be on the safe side.
11 just to be safe. All right. But then that also means that if our organizational meeting runs long, we're going to be running into lunch. But I mean, we will have just had snacks.
You
So.
just eat.
Okay. All right. And then what, was that the only one?
Yeah. You do have the option, it's been discussed throughout some of the cities that they would like to go ahead and do their normal first of the month meeting right after that organizational meeting, but that's strictly up to y'all as far as whether or not you want to go ahead and do that or come back the next night, Tuesday night, to have the first city council meeting.
I mean, I'm fine with Tuesday. It's the day that we normally do it, so. Okay.
I mean, on this list here, we need to address the Farm City banquet or anything right now, or?
I'm just saying you're fine, let's cover that first. You're fine with what?
With coming back on Tuesday.
Okay, right.
So then we would have to deal with the Farm City stuff because of the time running up against that. Well, no, because the Farm City stuff isn't until the fall, right?
Yeah.
So we said
We
we
do
would
that later.
That was just for informational purposes, to make y'all aware of it. At some point, that has to be decided as far as whether or not y'all are going to change those meetings. But it can be done at the first meeting in November, since the city council, new city council would be on board at that time. So.
You know, originally, we replaced Farm City proclamation with the Make a Difference proclamation for this meeting.
Yes.
Yes. So we can do, but we can still do that on November 4th. Okay. So then normal, or at least the suggestion would be organizational meeting 11 a.m., normal council meeting on Tuesday. Okay. All right, so therefore nothing needs to be changed for that Tuesday. Okay. All right. We do need to add an agenda item.
Yeah, so I was contacted by a commercial bank today. We need to increase our ACH limit to 250,000 because our payroll, as with everything else, expenses continue to increase. And so due to the salaries over the years, and I'm not sure exactly how long, but it's been at 225,000. And they notified us that on a couple of occasions that it's exceeded 225,000. So they have contacted us and asked us to increase our ACH limit for payroll up to 250 so that they can be in compliance. And I'm asking for y'all to give me the authorization to sign the ACH documents with Commercial Bank to allow that to happen so we can get paid this week.
I think that's definitely doable. So council members, item number 8 would be an authorization for Chris to increase our ACH limit with commercial bank to 250,000. Okay. All right, so with that, I will go out into the audience. Are there any department heads in attendance that have any comments or questions on any of the agenda items this evening? Is there anyone in attendance that has any comments or questions on any of the agenda items this evening? Is there anyone in attendance that has any comments or questions on any subject in particular? Yes, ma'am, if you'd like to come up and state your name for me.
Hi, my name is Kenny Bivens, and I live in the racetrack community, Holman Street and College Lane. And I'm trying to see about how we can get it cleaned up over there. I did take some pictures so that you all could see it. Yeah. Because there's quite a few people over in that area that has property and they don't keep it cleaned up over there. So we're trying to figure out what we can do to contact those, property owners.
Okay, so.
I mean, because if they're not gonna take good care of it, maybe they possibly need to sell it to somebody over in there that will take care of it.
So that's a good point. So I will pass these down so that they can see it. So if it is owned by a private property owner, what we can do, and it can be you, or since you actually came to council, we can have those addresses put on the list in order to get them on the rotation for public nuisance. And then if it goes through that entire process, we make the owners aware that someone has made a complaint, and whether it's grass cutting or anything that needs to happen to the property, we give them a little bit of time. There's a set amount of time for which they can make that right. And if not, the city goes in and does it for them, and then we charge them, and it gets added to their property taxes.
And also what I wanted to ask about the land that the city owns in certain parts down in that area, because I know years ago, they were supposed to have like a bike park or something in there, or some sports complex. We were just trying to figure out, because it used to go all the way around, in a circle, especially, I remember it as a child, that it used to go all the way around. Now you can't hardly get down in there, trees are down in there. And I do know they were starting to sell off some lots in there, because me being a real estate broker, I actually helped someone get some down in there, but I would like to know what they're gonna do.
Well, if it is city property, that would be our responsibility to take care of. Now, if it's not on a right of way where someone, where if it's not public facing or anything like that, that would be very low priority for them to go in and fix.
Yeah, but would they consider, because I'm not sure how the land was acquired through the eminent domain, or, my impact, I'm just saying, And I'm just trying to figure out what are they going to do with it if they're not going to, they consider selling it off.
Yeah, this time, there are no plans for it. I do know Mr. Jackson has asked a couple times, and I guess that would be a question for the next council, the next mayor, if they're interested in selling it back off or anything like that, because it is city owned now. It is for sale? It's been up for sale.
It's been up for sale.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
'cause I know
You
there's
said
something
it's-
about it,
So
'cause I
it's just
know-
up for sale.
Yeah, 'cause I
But
know.
yeah, we don't, the city has
There were
no
two
plans
lots.
to develop it in any manner at this
Okay,
time.
where can we get the information from as far as the parcel numbers?
GIS.
On the
So
GIS.
to GIS?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And also. Not yet,
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
This business, I would also like to say, I have, on numerous occasions, asked my colleagues what our intent was to do with the land. So, as far as it being up for sale, I've been hearing that all along. The problem is, we're not really doing a good job as a city of advertising that it is for sale. Hopefully, we can place a large sign out on the front of the frontage of the property, letting the citizens know that it's for sale. Just to place it on the website and make on everything else, or everyone doesn't look at those
Right.
type mechanisms. So we need to do a better job, and perhaps we will with advertising.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Is there anyone else in attendance that has any comments or questions on any subject in particular? Okay, so with that, I will go to final comments. Councilman Entricken?
I just want to thank the citizens of Ozark for allowing me to serve as your council member for 13 years. It's been an honor, pleasure, and I'm humbled that I could be elected. I wish the new city council and mayor the best, because with them doing great, Ozark will do great, and everybody support them, get behind them, and just keep Ozark going. The projects we've got lined up, just don't ditch them, just keep working on them. I thank y'all so much.
Thank you. Councilman Jackson?
Yeah, I'd just like to say that I'm recently returning from the AUSA, that's the Association of the United States Army annual meeting in Washington, D.C. I got to see things for myself. Actually, there were about 4 of us who were recognized for our over 25 years of supporting AUSA National. I hadn't given it a thought until I received a call while I was up there. But we have a new Secretary of the Army, Dan Driscoll, and he's making a major transformation throughout the United States Army. You will probably see some of the transformation at Fort Record in the near future, in spite of the fact that, our service members have had to endure with this budget not being passed and all, but a lot of the things are going to be on the forefront for equipment as well as for the men and women in uniform. Hopefully Fort Record will come out strong, gaining some things. We hope we don't lose anything, but there is always that opportunity that we could lose something. So I just like for us to be mindful of this transformation of our United States Army that's on the horizon. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Pearl?
All right, the last game of Carroll High's football season is this Friday night. It's on the road at Evelyn, just a short drive over there. It's been a tough season this year, but still got to help support our kids and the players and coaches. So if y'all can, make a short drive over to Evelyn Friday night and cheer on the Eagles. Also, Carroll High basketball kicks their season off Thursday, November 13th against New Brockton at our gym here. The JV boys start at 4:30, varsity girls start at 5:30, and the varsity boys start at 7. So come out and support our basketball kids at Carroll High School.
Thank you. Okay. Councilwoman Harlow?
Yes, I have a prepared statement I'd like to read. So bear with me, please, I'm going to read it, but I'll try not to make it too boring. Reflecting on my service to the City Council, As my term as city council member for the city of Ozark comes to a close, I'd like to take a moment to reflect on the incredible journey serving from 2020 to 2025, especially as the only newly elected council member at the time. It was both a unique challenge and a great honor. It gave me the opportunity to help shape the direction of our city in meaningful ways, and I am immensely proud of what we've achieved together. From the start, I focused on initiatives that would strengthen Ozark's financial health and improve our city's infrastructure. Thanks to the hard work of my colleagues, city staff, and engaged residents, we accomplished a great deal. We increased the city's general fund revenue by 23.5%, helping to secure essential services and projects. Even more notably, we grew the city's reserve from $750,000 in 2020 to $3.8 million in 2025, establishing a much stronger financial foundation for the future. We also tackled issues that had long hindered our city's growth. More than 80 nuisance or abandoned properties were abated, helping revitalize neighborhoods and create opportunities for development. And in a project close to my heart, every public playground in Ozark was renovated or updated, ensuring the safe, welcoming spaces for our children to play and thrive. Throughout my term, Ozark proudly led the way with several innovative initiatives. We were the first city in the area to establish a successful entertainment district, bringing renewed energy and economic activity to our downtown. We also launched our region's first indoor pickleball facility, helping to promote health, recreation, and community connection. It's been both encouraging and validating to see neighboring communities follow our lead. As they say, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, and it speaks volumes about the strength and creativity of the ideas born right here in Ozark. Of course, the work was not without challenges. Navigating the political landscape and balancing competing interests often tested my resolve, but those experiences only deepened my belief in public service and my commitment to doing what's right, even when it's not easy. While I was not reelected for the next term, I remain proud of what we accomplished during my term on the council. I'm taking this moment to refocus and reprioritize and to explore new ways to serve Ozark community, whether through public service or other avenues. To the people of Ozark, thank you for your trust, your support, and your partnership. Together, we've laid a strong foundation, and I look forward to seeing all the ways the city will continue to grow, and thrive. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so mine is very short. That I extend deepest gratitude to you, Leah, and to you, Stanley, for your terms in public office. I did not know a time without you on council, Stanley, and I have watched you grow. Both of your services have been an inspiration in completely different ways. Stanley is very, very resolute in his beliefs, and it was always interesting to watch the innovator come in and go, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, and then Stanley go and, but that's not the way we do it. But us as a team, that's what council does. We are never going to always agree, and I hope that new council never always agrees on things. Hopefully we are guaranteed of that, because that's the beautiful thing about our freedom to elect our representatives, that we are electing 5 different minds that have one goal, and the goal is the betterment of our city. The one thing I can say for both of you, because I've seen it, both of you are very selfless in your dedication to our city, and both of you have made long-lasting impacts on your fellow council members, definitely on me, in the way that you have served. And hopefully I take a piece of you with me into the next term. And you, and everyone that has ever served, former mayors, current mayors, future mayors, everyone we ever work with will become part of us, no matter what team we're on. As long as we are all Team Ozark, we are gonna survive and push forward. And so thank you both for your service, and for everything that you have always done for us, everything that you will always do, because I know that I can always call you and say, hey, I need this for the city. And I fully believe that both of you will say yes. So thank you, from the bottom of my heart. So, with that, I correspondence. So I will call this meeting to a close, and we will begin the next meeting in 3 minutes. I call this meeting of the City Council of Ozark to order. We will begin this evening with a prayer led by Councilman Enfinger, and I will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Bow your heads, please. Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you so much today that you've given us, Lord, and your mercy and your grace, Lord. We ask you to put your hands on the city of Ozark, Lord. Keep us moving forward and bless us, Lord, as you have in the past, Lord. Lord, we ask you to bless each person here today, bless their families, Lord. Again, I just thank you for all the blessings you've given us. In Christ's name I pray. Amen.
Attention. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. At this time, we will review the minutes from the regular council meeting that was held on October 1st, 2025. What are the wishes of the council?
Madam President, I move that we approve the minutes from the regular council meeting held on October 1st, 2025 as presented.
Thank you.
We've got 24 minutes.
It did say 2024.
Yes.
That was on the.
Starting tonight.
Thank you. I have a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Do we have any discussion on accepting these minutes as presented? All in favor of passing the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Item number 4 is to set the agenda for this evening. What are the wishes of the council?
Madam President, I move to set the agenda adding number 8, authorizing Chris Peters to increase the ACH limit to $250,000 with the Commercial Bank of Ozark.
Thank you. I have a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Do we have any further discussion on setting the agenda as amended? All in favor of passing the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Item number 5 is an ordinance for the rezoning of 1302 Willow Oaks Drive. What are the wishes of the council?
Madam President, I move that we rezone, excuse me. Madam President, I introduce an ordinance requesting the rezoning of 1302 Willow Oaks Drive. I move for its adoption.
Thank you. I have a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Do we have any further discussion regarding this ordinance? All in favor of passing the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Item number 6 is an ordinance for the rezoning of 473 and 493 Parker Drive. What are the wishes of the council?
Madam President, I introduce an ordinance rezoning 473 and 493 Parker Drive. Move for its approval, please.
Thank you. I have a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Do we have any further discussion on this ordinance? All in favor of passing the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Item number 7 is consideration for the upcoming city council meetings. What are the wishes of the council?
Madam President, I move that we have the organizational meeting at 10 a.m., at 11 a.m. on November the 3rd
Correct.
at City Hall.
Thank you. I have a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Do we have any further discussion for the upcoming city council meeting? All in favor of passing the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Item number 8 is an authorization for Chris Peters to increase the ACH limit with Commercial Bank. What are the wishes of the council?
Madam President, I make a motion to authorize Chris Peters to increase the ACH limit to $250,000 with the Commercial Bank of Ozark and McPherson.
Thank you. I have a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Do we have any further discussion on this ACH limit increase? I'll just say, yes, please pay our employees.
On behalf of the employees, we say that.
All in favor of passing the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. So with that, I will go to final comments. Councilman Enfinger? Councilman Jackson?
No.
Councilman Peralta?
You left off, I want to praise your the job they did down, and you didn't say it, but they did a wonderful job, the best in class of all the other bands in that competition, tremendous job.
Thank you. Thank you. Councilwoman Harlow?
Yes, there'll be a costume contest, Halloween night, it's Friday night, October 31st, organized by the Dale County Chronicle, Jeff Devine. It starts at 5, it'll go from 5:30 to 6:30, there'll be 3 different age group categories, so it'll precede the trick or treat the square, so bring your children out, and let them enjoy the costume contest.
Thank you. Thank you. And my only announcement is, I forgot to mention, Monday night, we're actually hosting our very first Dale County Night of Bands. So the 4 marching bands that actually are in our county. So Carroll, Dale County, Ayrton, and Daleville will all be showing their halftime shows at Matthews Stadium starting at 6 p.m. on Monday night. So that'll be something new coming to Ozark. All right, so thank you again, Councilman Enfinger, Councilwoman Harlow. Thank you for your years of service.
Yes.
All right, so with that, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make the motion that we adjourn.
Everyone at once. Okay. I have a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor, or discussion on adjourning?
No.
All in favor of adjourning, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. I call this meeting to a close.
Enjoy.